Alright, so it's about 7:30, June 26th, day 19. Was a interesting day. We did 15 miles, almost on the dot. Uh, yeah, we walked through a super fun site. Really interesting. A lot of rocks. We did rock climbing today. That's not fun with a full pack. We, yeah, not fun with a full pack. So last video was at Pinnacle, which was really great. So after that, we walked like a quarter of a mile, maybe 0.3, found a nice campsite, and then it rained on us. Got thunderstorms most of the night. My tent kept me very dry. I was pretty good. Mike was less dry. Yeah, but he figured it out. After that, we came down that mountain, went up the next one. We did 12 and a half miles maybe. We stopped at the Allentown Hiking Club shelter, which was okay. Okay. Not the worst shelter we've seen. Then from there, we went. There was a restaurant. We went like 4 miles, and there was a restaurant directly on the trail called the Thunderhead Lodge, and that was really good. That was really good food. We got a dozen wings between us, and we both got a sandwich called the Mother Load, which is ham and cheese, except it's covered in melted cheese. And we got it with a fried egg on top. So that was really good. Then I got a sandwich to take with me for dinner. I got a turkey club, which was also really good. Would have been better if I had it at the restaurant and not that evening, but you know, it's food we didn't have to cook. Or I didn't. Mike got more food that way as well. And so after that, we went up, more rocks to Pennsylvania. We did a slightly shorter day yesterday, like maybe 11 miles. What was that?
About a mile shorter. Sorry, I'm cooking dinner.
Yeah, he's cooking. So we did a mile and a half short of where we needed to be, where we wanted to be. We need to be nowhere. We're on our own schedule. But yeah. But we've mostly made up for that today, because we went a mile longer today than we wanted to. But so we had dinner at some shelter built in 1930s, and you can tell, had wasps and a snake living in it. So we decided, yeah. But we were never planning to stop there, so that didn't influence our decision. Just made us feel real good about moving on. But yeah, so we pushed like a mile past that. Our goal was a mile and a half further than we did. But today we went 14. Yeah. Today was brutal. We're discovering there's very little water in northern Pennsylvania, but we're getting very lucky because there's someone who has bought and filled up and refilled gallon jugs of water, which is safe. This same person, we've come across their gallon jugs multiple times on the trail, and we haven't had to get our own water in 2.5, 3 days, and it's been really great, especially today, because the super fun site it's big, a lot of rocks, very little shade because it's lead contamination and other heavy metals. So there is a spring, but we can't drink from it because lead poisoning. But very little shade. It's a very hot day. Oh, and also today we passed someone on the trail who gave us waters, just little plastic bottles of water, but they were cold. So haven't had cold water in a while. So that was really nice, but we're kind of tired. Went a mile longer than we needed to today, but we're having a big dinner. We can't wait to get into Port Clinton. Got a lot of shopping we need to do. I need a new pair of boots because the sole is starting to come off my left boot. So having a great time. I think I'm getting sunburned. Like, yeah. Oh, we've started rationing Motrin because we are worried about waking up on the last day and not having any. Or the day into Port Clinton. No,
Water Gap.
Delaware Water Gap. My bad. I keep mixing those up. And then we're also running on limited power because we kind of charged a bit at the other day, but not really that much. So the last time we had full power was Duncannon at the Doyle, but I think we have that figured out for the future. So oh, that's it for now. Can't believe it's been 19 days. Oh, and my feet are hurting less than they have been, but they still hurt.